All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. It's been a minute. How is everybody doing? I am here early for once. The rare early start. How's everyone doing today? By everyone, I mean all one person? One. I got 3 likes on here, but one person. Ha. Okay. I always wonder how off the numbers are on YouTube. Hello, Destroyer. Welcome. Hello, anyone else that is slowly going to get here in the next minute or two. How's everyone doing today? But before we get too started, let's put these in now. Show you guys exactly what type of situation I'm dealing with outside today and why I have zero interest in leaving the house. Doing that out there. I don't want to leave the house. So yeah. It's supposed to be doing that on and off for like the next 4 days. It's going to get really cold here on like Wednesday and Tuesday. So yeah. I do not like snow. I do not like it. So hey Laura, welcome in. Welcome. Welcome everyone else that's getting in here right now. All right. So who is up for some guessing of geographies today? I know Laura's here. Anyone else yet? I want to find my old stupid play with friends link. So I'm going to go looking around in an old live chat and hopefully find it there. Give me a minute, guys. How long ago was that? September? It should be in this one. Let's look at this for a second and find hopefully the link there. You need a few minutes? Well, we probably won't be starting for a few minutes. There's only like 4 people here right now, so you probably won't miss much of anything at the start. All right, let's find the old link. Okay, not there yet. There it is. Right, I found the link. The old one. The original one that's got like 80 people in the stupid thing. Excellent. There we are. That's what I was doing. Yay! I thought it had died forever, but it still exists. It's very annoying that I have to go searching through the back history of my live chats to find the link for it, because Geoguessr has made a lot of changes in the last while, and a couple of them are for the better, but a lot of them are for the worse. And one of them is you can't track down all your old Play with Friends galleries, and I don't know why. Don't know. Let me get myself more set up than I was for this. Oh my god, I have the same tab open 3 times on here. Wow, I'm a pro. Get that one out of there. Okay, all right. We have 5 people here. I know Laura is currently busy. So does anyone actually want to play or not? I will need some type of validation in the your roommate is still fighting COVID. Well, that sucks. I just realized I don't have the link open in the, oh my god, I am such an idiot. Okay. There we go. That's the stuff. Get that page closed down. And that one can stay open. All right. I will create a live challenge, but if I don't get at least 3 people in there, I'm just going to close it down and create a duel. And if I get less than 1 person in there, I will just play on here by myself until somebody else joins. Not be doing the world map. We'll start with the classic Arrowverse. Alright, so I don't see anyone in the next like 30 seconds. I will discard the lobby and just play by myself until more people get here. You're on your way? Okay. It will need at least 2 people to play a live challenges. If not, it will just be a duel between you and I. Once I see that you're on the screen here, I will discard this lobby and then open up a dual lobby, since it looks like you and I are the only ones who are playing at the moment. Anyone that just came in, if you want to play, let me know and I will put the link in the chat if you somehow did not see it yet. Why is this tangled up already? I've been wearing them for like 2 minutes. All right, I believe Laura may be currently, oh, there you are. Okay, so I'm going to discard this lobby, Laura. Then I will open up a duels lobby for us. So just stay in the lobby, and then you'll see a duels link, and then just click on the duels link. So there will be a duels link there. We'll do a world one. No sense doing an Arrowverse one. I have too much of an advantage on that one. All right, 15, 6, yeah. We'll take healing off. I'll allow moving so you can move. I will not move, though. I will try and play it no moving. And 15-second timer, and let's start. Hey, you've got a star now on your profile. All right, what do I see here? All right, I got a big blur, big wide car. We have a tunnel. We have some language on it. Yeah. Uh-huh. All right. I could really use a guy wire here somewhere, but I won't get that, so I will just have to go off everything else I see. I do not yet know my car metas for this country, if there is any. Going to the DCU just when it was getting good. Well, that's what they're doing. All right, I think I have given her enough time to roam around and look for clues. I will just go there. India. Uh-oh. What did you do? How? I'd love to know your thought process on that, but I can't get an answer right now because we're in the middle of the game. Okay, we have some bollards. These, I believe, if I am wrong, I will look silly pants Jackson on this, but I believe those bollards in only one particular region of this particular country. I could be wrong. I am no bollard expert, but oh yeah, we have the backup confirmation in this yellow sign here, or yellow post. So this bollard, it's got just a circle on it. It doesn't have a straight rectangle shape on it. It's a round red circle in the middle. Anytime you see that, you'll probably also see these yellow signposts, and that will help you narrow down which state in this country you are in. Give me a second, I'll join. Okay. Kenya. Laura. I feel like you never listen to anything I ever say. But all right. So we will look at those and I'll give you what I saw. All right. So since you probably couldn't hear me because the game is on, I'm going to show you what I saw and we will go from there. So what I saw, I didn't move, remember. Big car. Car is really outstretched out there. And you can tell we're kind of low compared to most others. We're closer to the rail than we would be if we're in a regular car. So this is low camera. I've told you guys about this before. It's a Switzerland and Japan thing. So instantly I look around and I'm kind of like, okay, I could understand being confused with Switzerland a little because it is rocky and mountainy. I could understand someone maybe not knowing right away which one it is. But then when we turned around, there was clear Asian writing on this wall. Now, you may not know your Asian dialect. You may not be able to decipher it from, oh my God, I'm not showing the screen. I am so sorry. little rusty, apparently. Yeah, okay. Now it might make more sense to you. All right, let's try this again. I swear I've done this before. All right. So the first thing we saw when I popped in, as I said, I played no moving, so I don't know what you saw down the road, but you see how the car is really wide blur. Like most cars, the blur would be here where you see the arrow moving back and forth. This car is very out wide blur. We also look like we're a lot lower down. We're closer to this rail than if we were in a regular Google car. So those two things right away, low camera. And as I've said before, Switzerland, Japan, low camera. And, it's rocky here. There's some, trees and mountains. I could see somebody in a moment, if it was NMPZ, maybe thinking Switzerland, if they're not thinking of Japan, just because it's rocky. But in reality, these don't really look like the same thing. Then when you turn around, there's Asian language right here. And now Asian language, there's a few, but the primary ones that most commonly are seen are South Korean, whatever the dialect is that Taiwan uses, I don't know if it's Mandarin or Cantonese. And then, of course, Japanese. So this is very, very easy that you could possibly confuse this with Chinese. Very easy, because Japanese and Chinese kind of overlap in some of the dramatic styles the characters take. But as I said, with the combination of it being low camera, big car blur, I mean, this had to be Japan. I didn't even move to come up with Japan. I don't know why you went to India, because Indian language doesn't look anything like the Far East language. Theirs is more, there'll be like a straight line across the top, or the characters will look very comically looking. I'll see if I can show you like what the language difference is. Come on, Google. There you go. So you see how like the language in the southern half of the country, very comical looking. The characters kind of look like cartoon character shaped language. It is very similar to how Sri Lanka's language looks. Sri Lanka has this cartoony looking language. And then in the north, you notice the language has a straight line across the entirety of the word. And it is practically the same as Bangladesh. So those languages don't look anything like your typical other Asian languages. So that is that one. So then the second one, I can understand not knowing this. Honestly, I only learned these things maybe in like the last 3 months. This yellow post. If you know you're in Australia, if you see you're in Australia and you're like, I know I'm in Australia, and you see this yellow post, you are in Western Australia. No other state uses them, or at least not on the regular. And then these bollards, they have see how it's got a circle, red circle in it? Western Australia. Almost all of the other bollards I've seen in Australia, this red would be in a rectangle shape. So that's how to get those. But we can go back to the main menu and maybe pop in another one. Is anyone else wanting to play? If anyone else wants to play, say yes in the chat. I will put the link in the chat and we can start the next game as a live challenge. If not, Laura and I will play another duel. I need at least one more human being to do that. On a side note, guys, well, I wait to see if anyone else has popped in. Not to brag, but finally got myself over 1,000 this week on the on my ELO. Took forever. I've gotten up to 990s and 980s like 3 times and then kept falling backwards. So finally got there. I'm afraid to play another game because I don't want it to change. All right, looks like it's just Laura and I again. Oops, I didn't want live challenges. Nope, disregard that. Nope, get that out of there. I need to destroy that lobby. Discard lobby. We will do another duel until some peoples show up. All right, healing off. I'll let you move. I'll play no move. And let's go. All right. All right. Yep. I already have the country. This post up here, right in front of us, right there, already tells you the country. If you don't remember that post, I will explain it after the game. But it is a clear sign of the country. Now, I don't see any of the other. There's 2 things I'm getting better at with this country. One is phone codes. I have those semi-locked down. The other one is guy wires, which is like those yellow extension things you'll see on telephone poles protecting wires. In the place we're in, done that almost twice already. In the place we're in, they have particular ones for different regions. They have some that just are generic that go everywhere across the country, but then they have others that are generic to certain regions, and you can figure it out by those sometimes. But in this particular case, I don't see any of those, so I just have to wing it and hope I am close. Indonesia. You are really struggling with Japan. All right. We'll go over that after the round is over. All right. This is less cut and dry, but I think I have the country. Interesting. There's like a glitch in the screen there. Don't see that all the time. All right. I am mostly sure I have the country based off of this car and landscape. Nothing else here jumps out at me as something I could tell you that it's the country because of these two things. What the hell is this, like a sheep? I think it's a sheep. Okay, so based off of the landscape, I want to go. I honestly want to go further south than even that, but I'm not comfortable going that far south. But yeah, this landscape, this car. Yeah, it was super south. I knew it. Good job. You got the country. Good start. Good start. I don't know this telephone pole. Someone more experienced than me probably knows what that telephone pole is, and I really suck at my roofs. There are some players who are really top notch at this game that have started learning how roofs look. Not my skill set. That sign, though, I have a 50-50 on what I think that was. This weird pole, this really weird, by the way. I don't even know if I've ever seen one like this before. Really is making me think that it's not a country I would recognize the poles. Your browser locked up for a moment. Oh, sorry to hear that. Okay, I don't like my guess. I'm not confident in it, but I at least feel it's probably in the 50-50 range. But unfortunately, my 50-50 range is like probably 800 kilometers apart. I don't like it. Uh-oh, you missed. Uh-oh. All right, so that was Greece. I got lucky and got the right country there. I'm ready. My PC is messing with my browser. Ooh, that's a struggle. All right, let's go over and I'll show you what I saw. All right, so you're really having trouble with Japan. So Japan, I have told you guys this almost every time we play and come across a Japan round. These posts with the yellow and black vertical stripes. Japan. Now, South Korea and Taiwan have similar types of posts markings, but theirs are diagonal. They go at a slant. But Japan has these vertical black and yellow stripes. They also sometimes have vertical ones, so you have to watch out for that. And sometimes these will be gray and black or white and black. But if you see them straight up and down, it is not anywhere but Japan. Another Japan thing, the architecture is very Japanese too. Another Japan thing, these mirrors to let people know which direction traffic is coming from almost are always on an orange post. Other countries use mirrors to help. Japan's are always on an orange post. So those are two things you can remember. Everything else here, I don't know if there's anything here extra I could have added in. I don't know. This car was not in our view, right? There was no way that car was in our view. I would have noticed it too. Yeah, I think that those are the only two super telling 100% things I could have pointed out to you in that round. Oh, down here. Oh, it's gone now. Damn. Okay, so let's get back there. He's still gone. Frustrating. Okay, so that car down there had a yellow plate and it has a very boxy shape. Most Japan cars have like a boxy shape. I don't know why, but this one's kind of box shaped and had a yellow plate. Very Japanese. All right, so let's try round two. Round two, you got the country, so I don't think there's much I need to show you here. I really wanted to go further south, but I was afraid of the chance I could be wrong. I knew it was Argentina by the black car and this landscape. This is, I don't know anywhere else I could mix up with Argentina once you've seen it a few times. This is so Argentinian. Like, even if I didn't have the car, I think I'm going Argentina here. And like I said, in the game, I wanted to go more south, but I was a little afraid. I was afraid because if you're too far off, you can lose like 4,000 points in Argentina. What are these things? They are sheep, right? I'm not wrong. These are sheep because they kind of, a couple of them look a little weird. But anyway, yeah, that was my Argentina. And then the last one you didn't even guess on. So I'll just quickly go over why I felt Greece. The climate felt Mediterranean. I did not know that it would be Greece. I just had a hunch because this sign right here felt like some of those letters might be Greek. And when I take a little quicker look at it, yeah, so this sign is like the way the Greek signs look when they are for like you're entering or leaving the city. Like if you see it all the time in Europe, these signs, you'll see them, they look the exact same, but some will have the red stripe. The red stripe is telling you you're leaving the city, whereas if it doesn't have the red stripe, you're entering the city. So when I looked at it from a distance, it looked like it had two different words that looked sort of similar, but slightly different. So that's why I thought this might be Greek on the top. And turned out it was. Lucky me. So, like I was saying in game, you probably weren't listening because you were playing, but like there's a lot of people they would have. Oh man, if I'd seen that, I would have got it right away. That wall was blocked for me. How far back was I? Like there? Yeah, I couldn't see it from there. But yeah, I saw that sign and I thought that might be Greek on the top. So I rolled with the chances and hoped it was. My other thought was it might be like Croatia or Spain. I ruled out Spain mostly because Spanish posts don't look anything like this. And in the end, I just picked Greece over Croatia more on just it felt more like it might be Greece. But I wasn't super confident in it. It just, lucky break, it turned out to be that way. All right. Do we have any other people that want to play yet? Raise your hand if you want to play. Is everybody on holiday breaks now? You're ready, Miata? Okay, we will create a live. Laura, don't create a live challenge. All right, I will create a live challenge. Do not fall. There we go. Why didn't it take me like 3 clicks to get that to click in? All right. There we go. All right, we will start with the Arrowverse map. We do not need 3 minutes. We need a minute 30. No, you know what? A minute 10. That way I don't have to babble on forever about nothing. All right, Laura, get in here. Discard your lobby and get in this one. I'll look and see what else is going on while we wait for that. I got miss. I don't know what that means. On your PC again? Ah. I'm starting to think it might be time for a new computer. Like, I know about computer problems, and you seem to have been having a lot of them lately. It might be time for a new one. Oh, or there's something wrong with your current one that needs to be addressed. You might need to take it into somebody that can fix a computer. One or the other. All right, Miata. Well, if Laura doesn't get in here in the next 30 seconds, we will then do a duel. I still drives me nuts, these stupid avatars they have, and now they've started making them wobble. When they were just standing still, it was still annoying, but it's more annoying now that they wobble. I don't understand them. All right, I suspect Lara is not going to make it in here. So Miata, I'm going to discard this lobby and we're going to play a duel. So just stay in the lobby and you'll see a new link pop up made by me. Don't go into the one that Laura has made. That is not an active one that anyone's using. So just wait till you see my profile picture pop up as one and it'll say duel on it. All right. Okay. So there should be a duel in the lobby. Just click on that link. There you are. All right. We will play a world-based map, not the world map. That's just Philly pants. All right. So you're allowed to move, but I'm going to play staying still. All right. Let's go. All right, what do I see first? Okay, we have language here. I'm a little confused on the language, to be brutally honest. I'm not going to lie, I don't know which one this is. I think I do. Oh, I do. Yeah, okay. So I was looking at this, but I think because it's on a wood sign, they just like had trouble carving some of the characters properly. But once I turned around and saw a proper representation of it, and then there's also a flag right here. So anytime you're in this country, when you see this flag, 90% of the time, you're also going to see this yellow one right beside it. I don't know what it means. I haven't looked into it, but it's not a regional thing or anything, so it's never really helped me. So I just discard it most of the time. But was there anything else here that I could point out that would help with this country? Well, the square poles help with this country, but there's a few countries that have square poles, but this is one of them. And also the holes go all the way down on this pole, which is a thing that only this country and like one other country very close to it share. So that is a couple of things I could point out in this round. But yeah. Yeah, this language, once you've seen it a few times, very recognizable. The thing about it is you always have to be a little careful that it's not the country right next door. Democratic Republic of Congo does not have any coverage for future reference. Okay. Off the top of my head, the only thing I can really say about this so far is I know the continent. I might have a region of the continent based off that language, but I don't know the language hard enough to be confident that it's one language or the other. Like don't speak any language but English, but I am reasonably good most of the time at recognizing how languages look and how they flow. But this one's throwing me a bit of a curveball. Man, I'm gonna look silly if I get this wrong, but I think shit. I don't know, man. Okay, I have only bad ideas. Nimzet Cozy. Fuvaroso. Nimzet Cozy Fuvaroso. I don't know, man. I feel it's either going to be one of these two. It might be this one, but it doesn't look enough like their language. Either that or it's going to be one of these two. I'm going to go super deep south here on the off chance it's one of the other three, but I don't like my guess in any way, shape, or form. Or was it? It was Hungary. Ooh. Indiana, maybe the answer to this map. My map, don't know. Well, you're about to learn some things. All right, so let's look at what I saw that you didn't see. All right, so Thailand. First thing first, this language. Hey, our sign is gone. What happened? I hate when they do that. All right, where's our old view? Was it that one or this one? I think it was this one. Okay, so this is what we looked at in game. We had this sign, had a lot of language that you can't read. So one way I always decipher Thai compared to others, sadly enough, it comes down to one letter. One solitary letter I recognize that I don't see in any other alphabet. And I don't know what it actually means in their language, but it is in many, many, many words of theirs. And that is this backwards R, backwards candy cane. I've seen people recognize it as this letter right here. It's like a backwards R. If I see that, I'm going Thailand. Now, I learned something recently, and that is right next door to Thailand is Laos, and Laos has very similar language and also has this backwards R. So I sometimes have to be careful on that, and I have to decide, am I Laos or Thailand? 95% of the time it's going to be Thailand, but sometimes it's Laos. But we have the Thai flag right here. This red, white, blue, white, red flag is Thailand. There's another flag that looks close to it, but the colors are kind of inverted. That'll be Costa Rica. But the Thailand flag always seems to have this yellow one with a red logo in the middle with it most places. I don't know what it means, but it's there in most places. So that is what I noticed right away. As I looked a little further, we have a square pole, not round like most countries, it's square. And you'll see there's holes in it, and these holes will actually go all the way to the bottom. Like if I can get a better look. Hey, we have a chicken crossing the road. I wonder why he's doing that. Can I go down the road? Yeah. So you see the holes, they come all the way down the pole, like right to the bottom. That's a Thailand thing. Also, Laos has some like that, but we can't get into nitpicking those details right now. Other countries that have square poles, their holes don't come all the way to the bottom. Like Sri Lanka will have a square pole that you will see a bunch of holes at the top, but they stop at like around here. So that is the difference for that one. Democratic Republic of Congo does not have coverage officially in Google Maps. African countries with official Street View. South Africa, Lesotho, Eswatini, Botswana, Madagascar, Reunion, Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda. Tanzania has very limited coverage. Like it's basically just overspill from the Kenya drivers. Ghana, Nigeria, Senegal, Tunisia. Egypt has a very little bit, and Mali has like microscopic amount, like so little it barely counts. So in Africa, if you're thinking Africa, those are the countries that you should pay attention to. Specifically, these countries here, these four down here, and Kenya also drive on the left-hand side of the road. Everybody else drives on the right-hand side, so just keep that in mind also if you ever see that and you think you're in Africa. So that's my thought process on that one. What was the second one? Oh, yes. Okay, so you went Cuba. Also, no coverage in Cuba. My thought process on Slovakia was, I first thought, when I looked at the language, I actually did think it was Hungarian, but I started to get nervous with that thought after a while. I thought it could be Croatian, could be Slovenian, could be Slovakian, could be Czechian. I did not think Austrian, because Austrian's language looks too much like German, or in the far south here, it might even have like some Italian influence, and it wasn't going to be Romanian. Romanian looks a fair bit different. Serbian uses Cyrillic language. Bosnia doesn't have coverage. Kosovo doesn't have coverage, and anywhere down here doesn't look like this area. So that was my thought process for that. In the end, I went Slovakia, and I went really South Slovakia, because I was afraid it might be Hungary, or it could even be one of these two. So that was my thought process on that one. All right. So is Laura back? Do we have Laura in the house yet? No Laura here yet? All right, I guess we will start another 2v2 or 1v1. Ready for another one, Miata? Do you have a map you would like to try? It could be a country map or a world map. Laura is not here, apparently. Oh, big stretch. All right, let me put that link in the chat. You want just the basic world map? All right, all right. All right, let's go. What do I see so far? I see some mountains that could have snow on them, or maybe not. Although this looks like snow at the sun. Oh, all right. I already know the country. I even know kind of, yeah. So I know the country because of this car. This car is in this country. You will see cars similar to these in other places, but you will never mistake this country with those other places. This is a very wintry looking country, as you can tell. Lots of water and land that is mountainous. The entire place is mountainous, so you're not going to confuse it with other places. This car style with the roof rack and the mirrors sticking out the side, you will see variations of this in other countries, but you are not going to mix it up with this particular country very often. Not, not likely to be Denver, Colorado. um, Uh-oh, Miata did not guess. That is unfortunate. All right, this round we have left-hand driving. That's the first thing I see. No car meta is interesting. Interesting. Can the polls tell me anything? Polls aren't telling me much either. Looks like we're in the southern hemisphere because we have the sun over here and it's pointing this way. You can always look at the sun, and if it is in the northern hemisphere, as you can see here, it's in the northern hemisphere because the red is north. The compass is always pointed north. So you can see it's in the northern hemisphere, which means you're in the south. And if you can't see your sun, for some reason, if you cannot see the sun, you can look at the shadows on the ground and they'll be facing the direction of the hemisphere you're in to a degree. I would not trust your shadows if it's very slightly and it's anywhere between like here and here. Like the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn area, you cannot rely on the sun. You can use it as like still look at it and try and use it as a way to maybe back up data you've already come across, but I would not use it as your one and only source of information. Can I see any road lines here? Don't see any road lines, and that is making me unsure which country I want to choose. I don't know all my telephone poles very well. I know some, but not these ones. So I have a 50-50 decision, and they are a bad 50-50 decision. Although with all those mountains, I'm more inclined to use one 50-50 over the other. The other country doesn't have a lot of mountainous area. I think I'm going to go with this country. Well, I was wrong. I guess you were. Hey, not bad. You jumped in on the water. All right. Okay, we have a bollard here, but you can't see it because we're on the back end of the bollard. That's frustrating. We're driving on the right. You can see the front end of the bollard here, and I don't recognize it. I honestly don't know that bollard. I don't know my telephone. I know some telephone poles, but I don't know that one. All right, this country might be a mystery for me. We might learn some things together. This guy's overtaking the Google car, so do not be confused and think he's driving on the right or driving on the left. Definitely driving on the right. So, got a European feel to it. It's about the only thing I can really say about that. I can narrow it down. This bollard, though, okay. I gotta start playing process of elimination. There's countries I know it can't be. What could it be? Can't be those. Can't be that or that. Can't be that. Can't be that. No, no. Obviously not those. Those are left-hand driving. No, no, no. No. No, no, no. Okay, I'm sticking to countries that I do not remember very well because that is basically, hey gamer, welcome. That is basically the countries I think it has to be. So the countries whose ballers I don't know very well. Here, here, here. But I don't even, these don't feel right. None of these feel right either. This doesn't feel climatey enough for that area. Maybe though. Maybe I'm going for this. I don't trust it, but it's the best I have. How you doing, gamer? Turkey. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so I got the country right. Good. I'm not completely void of knowledge. All right. Let's look at the summary and see what happened there. All right. First round, you didn't guess. But here's what I saw. I'll let you know. First of all, a lot of snow. It's very snowy here. Second of all, you have this shaggy short grass, very common in this country. Third off, outside white lines. That's a Faroe Island. I mean, a lot of countries have it, but Faroe Islands is one of them. But then we had this car, which I told you about. It's got this roof rack on the top, which is holding the Google camera on it. You get these roof racks in several countries, but I don't think there's another country you can confuse with the Faroe Islands. Faroe Islands, very short, shaggy grass. Sometimes there's some snow. A lot of mountains, and then this car. It was going to be Faroe Islands. You can also see on the front of it, sometimes you will see it's got a, there's like a bar on the front of the car. Sometimes you'll see it, sometimes you won't. Did I see your flash? I did. I didn't really put a lot of thought into thinking about it, but I did see it. Okay. So this one confused me for a bit. I was thinking South Africa or Australia. Weird, but I do that 50-50 more times than I care to admit, and I get it wrong about half of the time. But I'm getting better at it because the thing I do remember is South Africa has more mountains than Australia. There are a few mountains in Australia, like there are a couple of slightly mountainous areas in Australia, but South Africa has many more of them. So if I see this many mountains, I all of a sudden start thinking South Africa. Now, South Africa also drives on the left like Australia does. They also have white center lines like Australia does. Now, the difference would be if I had seen an outer line, if there had been a line on the outside of the road here, like see where this faded thing is here. I don't think it's a line though. I think it's like a break in the pavement. If it had been painted white, I would have went to Australia, even with these mountains. If it had been painted yellow, I instantly go South Africa. Those are the differences between the two countries as far as road markings go. There are other countries. All of those ones in that southern region all use yellow outside lines, so you can't always just automatically go South Africa when you're there. Botswana uses yellow outside lines. Eswatini, Lesotho all use outside yellow lines. So you see an outside yellow line with an inside white line. You're in one of these four countries if it looks African. If it doesn't look African, you're up here in the Middle East somewhere, UAE, Jordan, Israel, one of those. So yeah, that was my thought process on the first one, or second one. And then the third one, I didn't have a confident guess in this. I had no knowledge of what this bollard could be. But looking at the landscape, it just feels like Central Europe. I don't know how else to describe it except it's just kind of Central Europe. It's a little farmy, but not like Netherlands, Belgium farmy, where it's just flat and you can see for miles. I didn't have anything confident on this. I was not confident in my guess. When I was on screen, I was bouncing back and forth between Serbia, maybe North Macedonia, maybe Hungary or Croatia or Slovenia, but I was mostly sure it wasn't Hungary. I don't know if I can recall. I know Slovenian ballers. It would have been idiotic if I went Slovenian. Croatia, Serbia, Macedonia, all kind of crossed my mind. But in the end, I went Serbia, and luckily enough, it was. All right. Anybody else want to play, or are we doing another duel? If I get a second person in chat, I'll open up live challenges. If not, I will do another duel with Miata. Mm. All right, I'm not hearing any yeses out there. So we will play another. Hey, Scott, how are you doing? I'll answer Scott's question, give everybody else a small chance to possibly get in here if they want. Why is it not showing up in my... There it is. Wow, that was slow. So that's funny, Scott. I saw your super chat on YouTube, and it took like 15 seconds to show up here. All right, let's answer this. Thoughts on Henry Cavill being out as Superman? It sucks. I love James Gunn. I think he's going to eventually do a very good job. But this is his first major mistake, I think. Major mistake. Is it the right thing for DC to just go for a total reboot of their films at this point? I think that answer is too complicated. I don't think there is a completely right or a completely wrong answer to that question. I think it's too complicated to just say yes or no. It all depends how it turns out, to be brutally honest. It could blow up in their face, or it could turn into a financial success. All depends how it works. I think we will not know that answer for at least 5 years, maybe longer. Yeah, so that's my input on that. Hey, Busy, welcome. How are you? Henry Cavill is out is weird considering the Peacemaker cameo. Why? Why do you think that's weird? He wasn't in Peacemaker. Only the character was. All right. Anyone else playing besides Miata? We will go in 20 seconds if I do not hear at least one yes by the time I finish pouring my drink. Ugh. He was in Black Adam. Yes, he was in Black Adam. Imagine if he wasn't in Black Adam, that movie would have made like anywhere from 50 to 150 million less than it already did. Were you hooked on The Mandalorian from the get-go? I think so. I mean, that's a while ago now. I can't say for certain, but I feel like I was. All right, my drink has been poured. If we do not have another person saying yes, I will just do another 1v1 with Miata. So, last second chance for someone to jump in. Going once. Going twice. Going. Going. Gone. All right, Miata, jump in there. Do 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 do. That brings up the question, is Peacemaker being rebooted? Not a chance in hell. It's a TV show. It's a TV show on season 2. All right. Let's go. All right, first thing I noticed, we have a police truck following us. That already tells me my country. I don't even have to look around. I know the country. The only thing I could possibly do at this point is find more information. See a couple of palms in the distance, but not a lot of palms. Are there more over here? Not really. No, I see another one way in the distance, but not a lot. There's one here. Okay, so all right, so I don't see many palm trees, so I'm feeling not very coastal. The police truck tells me immediately a particular country I'm in. It looks like it's a semi-populated place, but not like booming populated, but maybe just on the outskirts of a booming populated city. So I am thinking either there or there. This would have many more palms in my mind, and it's got a feel that you know if you're in that area. I think Peacemaker will pull a Superman and Lois. What do you mean by that? Chad has no coverage. Interesting. I don't immediately have the answer here. Oh, I do now. Okay. Language. More language over here, although I can't really read that. We have a waystone marker up here. We have these poles, big cement poles with big holes in them, and they're painted white at the bottom. So yeah, I have all the signs I need here. Language told me where I was, and then the follow-up with the waystone marker and the big cement poles that are painted white at the bottom with holes running through it. Yeah. Where in this country? Who knows? That city is probably way too small for me to find. Or Boyesti is probably pretty small because we look like we're in the middle of nowhere here. It's flat, so I'm thinking not mountainy. So where I put it actually makes no sense. Let's put it further out there. So if you notice, the green area here is usually your more mountainy area. The light green is usually less mountainy, so we'll go with that. Peacemaker will be removed from the DCEU like Superman and Lois was removed from the Arrowverse. Oh, I guess, yeah, you're right. It is technically connected to that. You're right. Good point. I never thought of that. Ooh. That was a rough one. All right. Let's see what you did here. You went Cameroon. Also no coverage in Cameroon. All right. So for Nigeria, what I saw when I looked in the Nigeria location, immediately without me having to go anywhere, in Nigeria, with very few exceptions, and when I say very few exceptions, those exceptions are usually the truck is just out of sight. Like say you're turning a corner and he hasn't turned the corner yet. There will always be a police vehicle following you in Nigeria. They have a follow car everywhere they go in Nigeria. You will see parts of Nigeria where there is honestly 3 and 4 follow cars. Oops, I already dipped out of the coverage. Like I'm going to try and find a area of Nigeria to show you what I'm talking about with the multiple follow cars here. Oops, I zoomed out too far. Try up near Kano. Sure, that road. What the hell? Rude. That's not what I wanted. up in here. All right. Oh, maybe it was. Okay. So here this is actually a poor example because we got shoddy service here. That's actually a bad example. Let's try a different one. And we'll go South Econo. All right, this is more like it. So here you'll see there's one police car here, and then you'll see back here there's a second one. It's not rare in this area to have as many as 3. So if you ever see a police car chasing your Google car, good chunk of the time, you probably are in Nigeria. There's a few rare examples. Tunisia has a follow car, but it doesn't look like a police vehicle. It looks like just a green truck, dark green truck. Kenya sometimes has a follow vehicle, but again, doesn't look like a police vehicle. In this round, all right, we had a lot of Romanian knowledge here. So we started this direction. In this direction, I didn't know yet. Although now that I look at it, there is a Romanian pole right there, and I didn't even see it right away. But I turned around right away and saw this sign. This little weird comma thing under the S is in the Romanian language. Plus, just Orboiesti sounds so Romanian. When I looked around a little bit more, I tried to look at this sign. I didn't see anything right away. I somehow did not yet notice the trees are painted white, which is a thing they do. You'll see trees being painted white in Romania, sometimes in Ukraine, sometimes in Russia. Other countries probably do it, but not as a frequent thing. So the next thing I saw when I zoomed out a little bit, I was looking at this, didn't see anything of it at note, but then I saw this waystone marker. You'll see these type of things in a lot of countries. Most countries have some form of a waystone. They're not all this big, and they're not all the same color or shape. These ones kind of look like tombstones. They have red on the top, red on the bottom. The information is in the middle. If you're ever doing like a moving game and you're trying to figure out where you might be in a place, these things, see, they tell you how far you are from the next city, what city you might be in. That's probably the road number even. And then on the side of them, you will see more information. It'll tell you, okay, so 2A would have been the road number. Then on the other side, it'll tell you how far to your next location. You'll see these in a lot of countries, especially developing countries have them, but they're hard to read because developing countries don't update their infrastructure much and they just rot away. So the other thing that we noticed when we were here, as I told you in game, was these big boys. So that one's the best example, I think. This one's a little skinny for my liking. This one down here. There are 3 countries. Now, there are many countries, but 3 countries that notably use what's called holy poles in their countries. Those are Poland, Hungary, Romania. Now, they all kind of sort of look a little similar, but there are some differences. Poland's are usually very skinny. The holes are more longer, and they won't be painted white at the bottom. Hungary's are a little thicker, closer in shape to the Romania one. Again, not painted white at the bottom though. Plus, Hungary ones will stop a little short of the bottom. The bottom part would be all cement, whereas the Romania one, you see right down to the ground, the holes will go right to the ground. So that's the difference between the holes on those ones. So that was the reason for Romania there. All right. Do we have more than one person wanting to play yet? Show your hands. Anyone? Anyone? All right. I will give everybody like a minute to figure that out. So is everybody on their holiday breaks now? I know like all the TV shows are on their holiday breaks, except for like 1 or 2 that don't finish for another day or 2. But is everybody else? School, work, whatever you got? Where is this? Is that it? I guess that's got to be it. You are? Cool, cool, cool. Hope you're enjoying your break. Okay. Hopefully I got that off there. What's a holiday break? Fair enough. I mean, there are certain businesses where you don't really get that, eh? I mean, if you work in a grocery store or a mall, it doesn't really exist, eh? Okay, I think it's just Miata and I again. So let's start another game. All right, we're gonna change it up, and we're gonna try. We'll just stick with community. Oops. Did I pick the right one? I don't even know if I picked the right community world. I didn't actually pay attention. I assume it would be the one at the top, but I didn't actually look. I think I did, but just in case I didn't. All right, here we go. All right. Okay, I see this sign at the end of the block here. I feel it's going to be one country, but I don't have any other evidence of that yet. Driving right? Okay, now I feel it's a different country. A completely different one. I mean, same area, but different country. Do I trust that they are driving right? There's two of them driving right here. It's got to be, right? Pole looks square, though. Is that a square pole or not? No, it might be round. It might be round. Do I have a closer pole anywhere? That's too far away. Jeez, man. Okay, I have a bad 50-50 here. I mean, it's not that bad. I'll still get decent points if I'm wrong one way or the other. Okay, I have to assume driving right. I have to just assume it, but I'm going to go close in the direction of the other possibility just in case I'm wrong. Should I drove down there and see if I could see the sign? Was it Cambo? Okay, it was Cambo. So my thought process, it might have been Thailand. That was my other option, but in the end I went Cambodia. Okay. I do not have a single idea yet, outside of probably the continent. And even that is a maybe. Oh, I have the country. Very nice of you guys to show your patriotism. Thank you. All right. Is there anything here now that I know the country? I would have got the country because of it. I mean, there's mountains. No. Everything else, outside of the fact that there's some mountains in the far distance in the south and west and north, nothing else here could I have seen this and went, oh yeah, that's that country. If it weren't for this fine gentleman right here, I wouldn't know. Wait, let me look at the camera on this. Did I miss the... No. See, I would not have picked up that this camera was like this without seeing it on a more flat road. I wouldn't have picked up. I have this problem in this country all the time because of it. Where is it flat like this? Maybe up here? I don't know. Are you going to watch Avatar 2? No. Never even saw Avatar 1, and that came out like 38,000 years ago. Oh, you got Switzerland too. Good job. Good job. Yeah, I never saw Avatar 1. I don't know how that movie made so much money because I've never met a person that was like, oh my God, I've seen the greatest movie 9 times and said Avatar. Like, I don't know anyone that's ever even said they saw Avatar. I don't know how that movie has over $1 billion because I sincerely have never met a person who's just been like, oh my God, I went and saw a movie, Avatar. I really want to move up to this sign and see if it says what I think it says, but I'm not going to. I don't know, man. I don't know what this one. I had a first instinct, but it's not rock solid. Ooh, shit, we have a yellow sign up there. Okay, it's not what I thought. I don't know now. Yellow sign. Okay, it can't be that one. It's not mountainy enough. All right, I'm going with this, and now I'm going to rush up there and see if I can see that stupid sign. I really need to know. Okay, it did stay what I thought it said. And I can't quite tell yet. Okay, it was Serbia. No, it wasn't. It was Slovakia. No, I mean, Croatia. Duh, Croatia. Okay. All right, let's see what I have to show you on this one. All right, first one you didn't actually. Oh, you did guess. You guessed Paraguay. Paraguay is like one of the few countries in South America without coverage. So why I thought Cambodia. Okay. When I first spawned in, I looked around quickly and I didn't have a super solid idea yet. But when I looked off in the distance, I saw this arch. My first thought was Thailand. So Thailand, you'll see these a lot of times. They're like, big signs telling people what's down this road, like, hey, this way to the so-and-so something. You see them a lot in Thailand. You also do see them in Cambodia. I didn't cross off Cambodia in my thought process right away, but I was more leaning Thailand. And then when I turned around again and realized this guy's driving on the right, I'm like, oh no, is this Cambodia? Now I'm confused. So I was looking at the landscape. I'm like, yeah, this could be Cambodia. There's mountains. You get that in both countries. So I looked at the pole and I couldn't tell if this was square or circular. And I wasn't going to move. So I was like, is that square? Is that circular? I was having a lot of trouble with it. In the end, I decided to go with the right-hand driving knowledge and just went Cambodia, hoping it was going to be Cambodia, and it was. So if I go up to that sign up there, I bet you this is going to have some Cambodian on it, and then there's probably going to be a sign right outside it that says something about the People's Republic of Cambodia. There are almost always signs like that around somewhere. Okay, not on that one. Not on that one. How about these two? Ha! Cambodian People's Party. That's actually what I meant to say. Anytime you see like something like this in Cambodia, or just really a lot of street corners in general, there's a big sign that says Cambodian People's Party. They are very, very aggressive about showing who their only party there is. So Switzerland, you got. So what I saw for my Switzerland knowledge, first off, I did not think this is Switzerland. No, if I was doing this, no move, never, ever, ever, or if I was doing this an MPZ, never am I going Switzerland here. I didn't realize this is low cam, and I still, even looking at it now, can't say I recognize low camera here. But the thing that saved my ass, probably the reason you got it too, was our one buddy over here who was kind enough to put up his Swiss flag at his house. I saw one over here. Where did I see it? I feel like there was one over here somewhere too. Yeah, over here. I looked at this and I thought this might be a flag at the time, and maybe it is, but I couldn't make enough of it out to be sure. And I just looked around, happened to see that one, and that saved my ass. Then once I saw there was a flag there, and I looked around, I'm like, oh, mountains over here, mountains over here. This makes a little sense, but this is the flattest part of Switzerland I've ever seen in my life, and I would never have got that without the flag. And it's outside of Lausanne. I'll have to remember that for future reference. Last one was also kind of hard. Even I didn't get it. Turkey wasn't a terrible guess because my first thought was Turkey. When I was looking at it from this direction, I'm like, maybe Turkey? So when I turned around, I still thought maybe Turkey because I think theirs are red and white chevrons as well. So I had Turkey in my list of maybes. When I looked down the road here, this sign was what first made me think maybe it's not Turkey. So we'll get to the yellow sign in a minute, but when you're in Turkey, these stop signs would first of all say dur on them, D-U-R, instead of stop, but they're also usually pretty short. They probably come to like this height instead of this height. So that was what made me first think maybe it's not Turkey. Maybe I'm wrong. So then I luckily saw that yellow sign way out in the distance. I'm like, okay, it's not Turkey. But there's like 3 or 4 countries that have yellow signs, and I was so far away I couldn't tell which one it was. So I picked one of them. Turned out to be wrong, but close enough. Hey, Andy, welcome. How are you? All right. Does anyone else want to play? Show of hands. Anyone want to play? All right. Does not look like we have any new challengers. You ready to play again, Miata? Oops, no, not live challenges. Discard lobby. Duels. Didn't I discard that lobby? I discarded this lobby. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Oh, we have Mia. We have Laura in here now. All right, we can set up a live challenge now. Welcome back, Laura. All right, we can finally start some live challenges. There's the link. Let's cut down the timer to like a minute and like 20 seconds. We'll do Arrowverse. All right, Laura. We're just waiting on you now. If your computer gives you problems again, at least let me know and then I can discard the lobby. Okay, no update from her yet. In the meantime, and in between time, while we are waiting to see if Laura gets in here, if you want more games to play in the meantime, this guy, he is one of the top Geoguessr players, has started making his making daily challenges for everyone. He does 2 games a day, so you can play his. He's got like 14 days of games up already, so you can do those on your off time when you're not here. All right, we have Laura in the house. Let's get ready to rumble. You guys can move. I will sit still and try and get this without moving. Oh, great. We're on a bridge. Wonderful. I hate bridge locations. All right, we have the casino right there. That's good. Which one is the casino? Is it this one or this one? You would think River Rock would be big on this map. There's River Rock. Okay. How close am I to which side? Okay, so that's the north. We are barely in the water. To the west. Can I see that? Is that this? It's got to be this. I'm out near the edge of it. Doesn't feel like I'm that far out in the water, but I guess. For the record, by the way, guys, I have no idea what was filmed here. I don't even remember what the original panning was when we first dropped in, so I don't know what it was focused on. So I do not have an answer. Confetti! All right, Miata, I know I have explained this to you before, but I will again, just to make sure I did it. The most northern point you will see in this game is up near Squamish here. You'll see a little bit, very little bit along here, and you won't see anything again till like down here. And then most of the coverage is from like here to out here, and then a little bit out here, and some very, 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 very rare coverage as far out here. You will not see anything further east than Abbotsford, and nothing further north than Squamish, and nothing on the island. All right. Myself first, Laura second, Miata third. All right. Next round. All right. I've gone and watched a play at this theater. They used this for Supergirl, by the way. I don't know what they filmed in there, since obviously I don't watch the show on a regular basis. But they filmed in there, and then they also filmed across the street over here. But it's probably been used for other things. That's just all I know. But yeah, I watched a play that was in there. I can't remember who was in the play. I mean, I do remember some of the people that were in the play, but I can't remember everyone that was in the play. Oh. Oh, stretch. Still 20 seconds. I forget sometimes how long a minute can be. Excuse me. All right, I hope 20 seconds is done now. Confetti! All right, so Cool, cool, cool. All right, myself first, Miata second, Laura third. Laura is like almost near my house. But yeah, this is this is a theater here. There's a police archive next to it. Across the street, this church has been used by a lot of productions, and then this corner was also used by like Supergirl one time. So yeah, next round. Oh, we have an alleyway. Oh. Do I know this alleyway? It looks slightly familiar. Uh-huh. Funny enough, right there down the street, there's a film production working there. Okay, I do know this alleyway. I don't know what the alley was used for because I think it's been used for a lot of things, but I think it's changed a bit since whenever I would have been there to be sure exactly what was filmed here. But yeah, you can even see in this footage here, there's film crew right there working in that building there. That lot right there where that guy's standing is used all of the time for stuff, but I don't know what was in the alley here specifically. Oh, this would have been the Supergirl. I mean, there's been a lot of things in this alley, but Supergirl was here. They had like a building that was crumbled and destroyed here, and it was the first time we saw Azzy testify in her whatchamacallit outfit, Guardian outfit. But there was other things that were filmed in that alley at some point. But yeah, across the street here, that lane there, the building beside it is used all the time for stuff. All right. So myself first, Alara second, and we have Miata third. Excellent. Next round. I don't know if I know this. Is this? I think this is. Yeah. This is going to be hard because I think I have the general area, but I don't think I know where in the general area it is. And it's a hard one because it's not an area I can. Is it like right? No, it's got to be in the park. Where is the area that drives along in the park? Is it over here? No, I'm in the wrong park. Fuck me. This park I wanted. Maybe here? Do I have time to line up the road? Yeah, I think I do. Let's get this done. I need practice lining up roads anyway. Maybe. I hate that the road is just off by enough I can't be sure. Oh, I did get it. Okay. Was this where the Nightwing in the alley was seeing Donna, or was it Arrow One? I don't know. It looked familiar on the last map. Nightwing? What do you mean Nightwing? All right, myself first, Laura second, Miata just a bit outside. All right. What the hell? This has obviously been overwritten from my original look, so I'm gonna have to re-edit this sometime soon. All right, so we're looking up there. This would have been Lois was standing up here for a scene. They've probably used it for other things, but this is the easiest 5K possibly ever. Right here. I'm not even gonna try and 5K. No, I should because I have a perfect score right now. So we're slightly south of there. Yeah. Okay. As for other things that have filmed here, I don't know if anyone else has filmed in this area because it's such a high traffic area, as you can obviously tell by everything. But yeah, up here, they used this for Superman and Lois with a scene with Lois. I can't remember what she was doing up there, but yeah. Boop. From Titans? Well, no, Titans doesn't film here. All right. Myself first, Laura second, and Miata just a bit outside. All right. Final scores, myself first, Laura second, Miata third. All right, let's get another one in. I'm going to cut the timer down by 10 seconds. Been on for an hour and a half already. Kind of slow today. I think I might do 2 more games. Or maybe 3 or 4 more. We'll see. Because no one's got to really pick a map today yet either. All right, everybody's in. Let's go. Highest score that's not me in this game gets to pick the next map. All right. This alley used all of the time. So many times I can't even count. I don't even know how to start describing what's filmed in that alley because so many things have. I can say, however, right about where we are here was that photo you see that I overuse all of the time of Tyler given the peace sign in the Superman costume was right here. But this alley has been used so often, I don't even know where to start with what's been filmed there. But across the street, you may also know this area. Across the street, Iris got stabbed by Savitar here. Barry and Sarah had a chat during Crisis here when the ghosty thing tried to show back up. Superman and Lois did a scene down here last season. This park in general has been used a few times. This was used for iZombie a lot. What else can I say about the area? I'm running out of time, so I'll just guess. Confetti! All right, myself first, Laura second, Miyata third. All right, yeah, we were right here. The Victory Square. This corner is where the Savitar scene was. When Iris gets killed, but unfortunately did not stay dead. Let's go. Next round. West Allen apartment building? I don't think it's the West Allen apartment building. All right, I know the area for this one. I don't know if I can get the exact building though, because there's so many creepy, weird buildings in this lot. Don't ask me what was filmed here. They filmed so much stuff in this area, and there's a lot of old creepy buildings in this area. It used to be a psychiatric, this entire place, like not just what you see, but it goes on for a long way. Like thousands of units up here were for psychiatric use for like back in the old days when being in a psych ward was, not very fun. Not that it ever is, but it was definitely less good for you back then. Can I find Henry Essen? I didn't even bother looking. Henry Essen and what was the other street? Kalima Place. I don't think I'm going to find either of these. I should have looked faster. 4968. Sad face for me. So yeah, that was Riverview. It is still an active psychiatric hospital there, but most of it is now empty. They have cut out a lot of the work there. Myself first, Laura second, and Miata third. All right, next is I don't know. I have a sort of feeling, but I don't know. Um, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't know on this one. I have a feeling, but I don't have anything to back that feeling up. If I could move, I would probably nail this, but no move. I don't know if I got this one. All right, I'm gonna go with my sort of hunch. Where is it? It would help if I could find either of them. Am I just bad at this? Where the fuck is it? Okay. I'm going to do very bad here because I can't even find what I'm trying to look for. Ooh. All right. I was looking for the right area. I just couldn't figure out where that right area was. Okay. I was looking for like this area. I never thought of the other side of the Trans-Canada, but I couldn't figure it out. Ooh. Laura actually first, myself second, and Miata third. Next round. Okay. Oops, I moved because I was trying to get the blue color off. This is a very, very, very well-known location. If you've played this map more than once or twice, you have seen this location at some point. This is a lot of stuff has happened there. I don't even know where to start. This is where my first shot of Captain Boomerang this season was. If you're familiar with what I just said, that should help you. If not, it was also used in Elseworlds. It was used in dozens of different episodes of The Flash, Supergirl, Batwoman, Legends, Arrow. Man, I honestly don't even know where to start trying to explain all the scenes that have been done here. One of the most frequently used locations in filming. Confetti! All right. Myself first, Laura second, Miata third. Laura, you're so close, but you didn't get it. Oh, you're at the wrong end of the art gallery. Yeah. Wrong end. Close, but no cigar. All right. Final round. Why is there a rare blur there? That's odd. Do I know this? I need a street sign. Where's a street sign? I don't have a street sign, guys. Oh, there's one way up there. Okay, it's not what I thought it was, because that street sign does not add up. Fudge. Okay, I don't know where this is. I mean, I know the city, but I don't know the part of the city. Okay, I'm gonna run the risk that it's that one, or at least close to that one place. What was it? Where is this stupid place? Oh my god, I'm not gonna remember where this is. Is it up in here? No. Maybe? Or is it further out this way? Okay, it's over there. And was that the place I thought it was? Yeah, it was. Okay. So I kind of recognized it in the end, but I didn't find it. All right. Myself first, Laura second, and Miata did not guess. I think is from Richmond, maybe. Well, whichever location you were talking about there, you were incorrect. Myself first, Laura second, Miata third. Laura, your pick for a map. Flags. All right. Let's play Fun with Flags. All right. All right. We can cut the timer down even more since we'll have a flag to tell us where we are. 1 minute around. On your marks. Get set. Go. We have our flag right there in front of our face. Now, I can understand being confused because there's like 3 flags that all kind of look the same, but they all obviously are slightly different. So I will hope that you... Does Chakeo mean something? I wonder if Chakeo is like... No, I think that's probably just a business name or something, right? It's probably not anything to do with like a region. I don't know. Fortunately, it's a country I obviously don't have a lot of experience with since they are not really covered in the game. So I have to just roll with running with a theory here. It was close to Caracas, but not in Caracas. Well, actually, it was in Caracas. It's just further east. Laura first. Good guess. Myself second. Miata third. You're close, close, close. So yeah, that was the Venezuela flag, and you were in Atlantis. Were you looking for Aquaman or something there? But yeah, Venezuela flag. The Venezuela flag looks very similar to the Colombia flag and the Ecuador flag. So if you'd gone Colombia or Ecuador, I'd be like, okay, I can kind of get that, but I don't know how to help you with just guessing in the water. All right, next round. We have our flag right here. This is an interesting one. Very interesting. I can understand some people not getting this one. This is a tricky one. It's not a flag you see very often. I actually have a pin of this flag from the Olympics when they were here. I met a delegate from their country, and he gave us all a pin for their Olympic team. So I got one buried in my storage locker somewhere. I don't know if I could ever find the thing because, like I said, buried in my storage locker. I don't know where their ski mountains are. Over here. Sure. Oh, round's over already. Holy shit, I was close. Myself first, Laura. No, who is second? Laura is second, and then Miata third. Okay, I don't like to nitpick guesses, but ski resort in Mexico? Okay. Austria flag is just red and white. There's no other colors to it. Yeah, so the Liechtenstein flag has that blue and red half with a little logo up in the corner. It's kind of like a crown type thing. All right. This one, we have our flag right there. This is easy peasy Japanesey, not Japan, by the way. I was just saying that as a saying. Do we have anything on the wall that'll tell you? Okay, nothing on that piece. Fascinating that there's an island map here. Interesting. This person apparently loves their dove. That should be kept between you and your dove. Very interesting location. Wait. Oh my god, I almost fucked this up. Holy shit, that was close. Fuck. Wait, did I? No, I didn't. Wait. Okay. Whew. I almost got that wrong. I was so close to get. I was zooming in on Burundi, and then I realized, wait a minute, no. Holy shit, I got so close to getting that wrong. And then even once I realized that it was Grenada, I couldn't find Grenada to save my life right away. British Virgin Islands, not bad, right area. And then Japan. It was not Japan. I just said that as part of the saying. Don't listen to me. But yeah, that was the Grenada flag, which does not look much like the Burundi flag. So I don't know why I got them mixed up at first. Whew, thank goodness. Thank goodness I had a few extra seconds to come to the right conclusion. That explains why it looked like an island on the map. Dumb. Dumb that I didn't get that. Whew. All right. What do we got here? Got a lot of people hanging out. We have our flag right here. Is there a better look at the flag? Okay. I'll be honest. It is possible to mix this flag up with another one if you don't know what they mean, because there is another flag with similar colors. So I will not be as surprised if you get this one wrong. That said, the other flag that this could maybe possibly be mixed up with, the people don't look the same. Oh shit, which one is it? Fucking. Oh God, which Stan is it? Oh my God, I got the right country by fluke. Just dumbass fluke. I knew it was a Stan, and I spent too much time talking and had to start thinking. I was 80% sure it was Uzbekistan, but I started thinking, wait, is this Tajikistan or Turkmenistan or even Azerbaijan? I was again so close to getting that wrong. So close. Got there in the end, barely. But yeah, that was the Uzbekistan flag, which if I had seen someone guessing Sierra Leone, I could have seen it and been like, okay, I can understand because it kind of had the same color combos. But as I said, the people don't look the same. So, and I think their flag, the stripes are in the opposite direction, or like one's vertical, one's horizontal. All right, easy flag. Official Google coverage, so that should narrow down which country you were in. We also have striped poles, although those ones would be very misleading if it didn't have the flag there. I'm not going to lie, these striped poles would be very, 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 very misleading if you were playing naturally on a regular game and just decided to go by the pole stripes. Whew, those would be misleading. Wow. Okay, but we have the flag. We have the flag at least. I also got a little bit of language here. I don't know if I can find either of those places. I'm not going to try looking. Oh, it was Pingu. Pingu. I haven't had Pingu in a long, long time. All right. Yeah, so that was Taiwan. Myself first, Laura second, Miyata third in Botswana. All right. Myself first, Laura second, Miyata third. Miyata, your turn to pick a map. After your choice, since no one else is playing tonight, I will wrap it up with the McDonald's map. But what's your choice? You know, the show started with Reverse Flash. Imagine this show ends with Cobalt Blue Eddie Thawne. I guess we'll see. An American or American map? All right, we can do that. All right, get in here. All right, this one I am going to move because I need practice on the U.S. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, America. Let's do it. All right, well, we have a logo for a flag. I don't know where here it would be though. Can I find a road number? That would be very helpful since I already know the state. Road number, please. I would really appreciate a road number. Oh, is that a road number? Oh, 31 South. Okay. 31 South. 31 South. Sweet. How long is your road? Oh no, it is long. But it ends there, so. Any chance I can narrow this down more? Probably not in 7 seconds, eh? No. All right, good enough. All right, so it was Tennessee, and there was a road number, the 31, so found that. So that is what I got. So myself first, Laura second, Miata third. Not bad, not bad. Right at the beginning, when we first dropped in, this is what got me where I was. I turned around and I saw this sign. So you're like, I don't understand. What's the deal with this sign? Why do you get it? This here, these 3 stars inside the logo on a red background, is literally the Tennessee flag, except that logo would be more in the center. Tennessee flag is red with this star circle combination thing. I saw that and then right away I'm like, okay, I'm in Tennessee. Just where? So from there, it was just a matter of figuring out the rest. The other thing was this road we were on, number 31 in this area, was actually called like Nashville Road. So I actually thought we'd be closer to Nashville. What do we got here? Okay, this is less obvious. I feel it is in 1/4 of the country, but I am not even confident about that yet. I am less confident now. Shit. Now I am thinking a very different part of the country. Shit. What is this sign? The Interstate 10. Okay. At least have a road to look for. Where's the 10? 10 is, are they north south or south north? I forgot. 10 here. But it goes all the way across, so I gotta pay attention to that. Can I find out anything else? I'd like at least a state, please. I mean, this thing goes across like fucking 12 states. Please give me a state. Ooh, we got palm trees. Very interesting. Oh, I should have went more east. Where I guessed was really stupid for palm trees, by the way. Really fucking stupid. Anywhere the 10 went, of all the places I picked, 10 like starts here. Los Angeles, Phoenix would have made sense for palm trees. Out here, you might not get them as much, but possible. Middle of Texas would be like the least palm tree part of the 10. Good job. Laura first, myself second, Miata third. All right. I'm going to pretend I did not make that guess. Middle of Texas with palm trees. I can't. Oh, there's like a city name maybe on that sign. Really? No way. This looks too small for that. It's got to be another one, right? I am going to need some double confirmation on that. I am not believing what I am reading. Why will you not let me go down this main road? Why are you forcing me to go down a secondary ass road? That said to you? VFW. Okay, not what I thought it said. Why am I not allowed to go down what's clearly a major road? Weird as fudge. Titans. I don't know where I am, but I know it's down here somewhere. Okay. So many misdirects on that one. So many misdirects. Okay, so I started off. This is what I first saw. El Paso. And my first thought is like, nah, this is not El Paso. But I didn't have anything else to go off of yet. So I went up the road eventually after trying to turn a couple of times. Then finally was able to turn this way. Got down the road, far enough down this road that I got to a couple of things, which confused me the first one. Probably heard me say it. So I got to this corner and I saw this sign first, Go Titans. And my first thought is Tennessee, because Tennessee's football team is called Titans. And if you know anything about America, they love their football. So I'm like, Tennessee Titans? Made a little bit more sense to me than Texas. Thankfully, last microsecond, I looked across the street, saw this sign. Right on there, Illinois. Saved my ass. So that's how I got there. Not a bad guess either, considering I had no time to look for the road. Myself first, Laura second, Miata third. Kansas, not a bad guess. It looked very Kansas-y. I could understand that. Like I said, at first it said El Paso. I'm like, Texas? No, this doesn't look like Texas. But Kansas, maybe. Yeah, I could buy Kansas. But yeah, that was my thought process getting there. Sign for Florida, and water tower had Florida. Did it seriously? I never even looked at a water tower. Oops. Oopsie daisy. Hey, you're getting good at picking out details at least, yeah. 77. That is not enough information. Oh my god. What is this coverage? Get me out of here. Oh my god. Hey Scott, how you doing? I'll get to that after this round. I don't think I'm going to find any solid answers here, am I? Damn. Oh, we have a green sign. Do you have any information? Green sign. I want to get to that green sign. Get across the street. Nope, you're just goddamn roads. I don't have a clue. Straight up, no clue. Wherever I guess is going to be like throwing a dart at the dartboard. There. Texas, really. If you'd said, where in Texas is this? I would have thought somewhere in this area. Wow. All right. Myself first, Laura second, Miata third. All right. Oh. Okay. Which one do I think this is? This has to be the other one. It's not. Yeah. There's no way this is the other one. This has got to be the other one. Where would this be, though? Right, let's go back to the start and look the other direction. Not mountainy at all, though. That's what's throwing me off. Can I get a better look at that sign, please? That did not help me much more. All right. Huge risk. Huge risk. I don't know where this is, but I have a feeling it's not the other one. Oh, fucking Oregon! Oh, yellow plate, Oregon. Oh, fucking Oregon yellow plates. I deserve that. So, I'll go through my thought process here. Laura first, by the way. Miata second, myself third. My thought process. So when I spawned in, saw the yellow plate. Not joking. My first thought was, maybe an Oregon plate. But then when I saw a second one, where was the second one? When I saw a second one here, I'm like, no, it can't be Oregon. There's not that many yellow plates in Oregon. Oregon does have some yellow plates, but they are not very common. Their plates are mostly white with green and blue on them. So I saw one. I'm like, huh, it kind of looks like an Oregon plate. But as soon as I turned around and saw a second one, I'm like, okay, we're not in Oregon. My second thought was New York plate, because that is a clear New York color plate. But I also then remembered, I'm like, Alaska also has yellow plates, and this looks nothing like New York. No way you're ever confusing this with New York. Could maybe confuse it with Alaska, but I was really having a tough time thinking of a flat part of Alaska. But I had already discounted Oregon from my brainstem. It had already left the station. So it was now just, where in Alaska could this be? So I was looking for signs that this is in Alaska, and I never found it. And I still went to Alaska, even though my first thought was fucking Oregon. Damn. Good call, Laura. That got you the win. Laura with the win in America. Myself second, Miata third. All right, good job, everyone. We will play one more, and that'll be the McDonald's map, and I will get to Scott's question after I set that up. Do not need a minute 30. We'll do a minute 20. Get that link in the chat, and then I will answer Mr. Scott Edwards' question, and then we can play. Ant-Man 3 and the Marvels will be good, I think. Okay. I mean, I can't say one way or the other because I haven't seen either of them yet, since they're not out yet. Hopefully, I guess. I don't know how to answer that one. How you doing, by the way, Scott? All right. All right, we're all in. It's time for the McFinale. All right. Here we go. Okay, well, I have a bold prediction that I think I know the country. Bold prediction. Bold. Just throwing it out there. I'm confident. The region of the country, however, is currently eluding my brain. Hopefully that sign there tells me more. No, it does not. $14, but this is one of the ones that's common. There's like 4, maybe 5 states that use the circle sign, so that's almost useless to me. Oh shit, we're almost out of time. Delaware? Never a point in my thought process I was thinking Delaware. All right, we have Laura first, myself second. Miata apparently failed to guess. I ran out of time, so I didn't even start thinking about it till I was scrolling in, and I'm just like, I know it's USA somewhere. I hadn't even started actually breaking down where I thought it could be. Would have never picked Delaware, though. Good eye, whatever you saw there, Laura, that got you in Delaware. All right. I again feel confident-ish in the country. We have a Taco Bell. I have not had Taco Bell in a while, man. There's not many Taco Bells in BC. There's not one in Vancouver at all. The closest one to me, I have to go to another city like 20 minutes away. It's annoying as hell. Wait, I just realized oh my God, I was wrong. How the hell did I get that so wrong? 14 and the 16. I find the 14 and the 16. I was about to be in the wrong everything. 14. Why can I not find the 14 and the 16? Are they like really small? I mean, I found Cairns. Ingham. What is Ingham? There's Ingham way down there. Where's the 14 and the 16? Where are these godforsaken roads? I almost screwed that up. I thought I was in America again. Never for a microsecond looked at the side of the road they were driving on. Oh my God. If I had done that in a game, I would have never come back to the game. I would have just been like, I retire. I can't believe I was 30 seconds into that round before I realized I'm in the wrong country. Not just the wrong country, the wrong hemisphere. Sorry, Miata. Woo. All right, so that sign that said Cairns on it saved my life. Myself first, Laura second, and Miata third. We got here. Hmm? Okay. Is this the one place? I think it's the one place. Okay. Do I trust that sign? I mean, that looked more like a name of a road than an actual city. I have to at least consider it though. Spare Bank. Oh yeah, I've seen that bank before. Yeah. Honestly, I'm starting to think that that was telling me the truth. Can I find it? Probably not. I need you to zoom in more and show me more. Is it up here? Yeah. There we go. Better not be wrong. Whew, thank goodness. So that sign didn't lie to me. Okay. So I'll show you what I saw. This is why I ended up getting the city. I'll show you what I saw. All right, so we had this. At first, you're like, okay, maybe Russia. Don't know yet, because there are other countries that use Cyrillic. But I saw this sign, and I'm like, maybe there's something on it. And on here, it had writing, and this says Murmansk. So M, the Y is a U, the P is an R, M A, H is an N, C is a S, K. So Murmansk. And Murmansk is, as I just showed you, a pretty notable sized city up in Russia. Like it's not nothing. For a second, I wasn't remembering where it was. I thought it was up here, and I'm like, wait a minute, no, that's not right. Where is it? Isn't it close to Finland? So I started scrolling in, and luckily found it. I was close to missing it again. Myself first, Laura second, and Miata third. All right, next. Where's my Oh, it's there. Okay. our McDonald's. We have double blue plates, shortish blue on the front. To be honest, if I hadn't seen the plates, that wouldn't have been my first guess. The black backs of the sign. We have a flag up here. Got everything to tell you the country. If you've been listening to me for a couple of weeks or months on this game, all of these things, you know the country. Now, if you haven't been listening to me, maybe you don't know the country. There's language. Now, where in the country? I can't be that certain. I have not become good at region guessing this place yet. I'm not going to find anything that's going to help me either. Do you have any information? Campania. Do I know? Get over there. Get over there. Do I know Campania? Where is Campania? Naples. Oh, there's Campania. Okay, it's a small part of Naples. Shit. All right, Laura first, myself second, Miata third. Good job. I don't know what you saw that gave you Naples, but good job. Not Peru. No. You know what's surprising? All the times we've played this map, one particular country dominates the amount of locations. We usually get anywhere from 2 to 4 of them in that country in a round. And today we only got one, I think. Very impressive. All right, I know the country already. I just don't know where. Does this bus have any info? Nothing at all. Great. I do not like your buses. Your buses are void of information. I'm just going to capital hedge like a basic, boring newcomer. Yeah, it was a capital. Good guess. All right. Myself first, Laura second, Miyata not close. All right, final score of today's game. Myself first, Laura second, Miata 42 points. All right. So my thought process on that last round, because I think I covered all the other rounds, right? I've showed you everything else on the other rounds, right? So the thought process for Greece. Right away, when I turned around, I didn't immediately know where I was. But which direction did I go? Did I go this way? I think it was this way. Went this direction, and I saw this. No, it wasn't this sign. This sign. I saw this sign. So I saw. Jesus. I saw this sign. Gave me the language. Right away, I knew it was Greek. Started looking around for more clues, and I never found anything more that helped me. But it looked big, so I was like, "This is either going to be Greece. This is either going to be Athens or Thessaloniki." And Thessaloniki doesn't really feel like this, so I kind of just assumed maybe Athens. My other thought process was it might be a semi-big city in the area, like Patras or Nafplion. I am going to butcher all of these, so I'm not even going to try. But I just went with Athens as the basic hedge and got lucky. All right, so that is it for games today, guys. Okay. What do we got here? Anything else? Chose Naples because I saw a cruise ship figure would be near a popular area. Good eye, good eye, good thought process. Um, you saw a cruise ship. I don't think I saw a cruise ship. Today I am not on my game today. Fair enough. Fair enough. We all have those days. My choice for Greece saw a sign looked Greek. You were correct. It was Greek. All right. That is it for today. I did put a link to someone's channel in here earlier, and I would say it is a good recommendation to uh, uh, use your words, John. Um, he has some practice maps on there. They're no moving. It's good to get some practice, and he puts two of them up a day. One is generally a little easier, and then one is usually a little more challenging. And the day after, he will do a video explaining what he saw and all that. So honestly, he's got like 14 days of videos up there already. So you have like 28 games you can play if you need some practice. Besides that, I think that's it for today, guys. Had a good one. Wish there had been a couple more people here than there was, but we haven't done a Sunday one in a few weeks, so probably just a few people have come out of sorts of checking it out. Are you playing next week again? I don't know, Miata. I can never be certain what my day schedules are. Next weekend is Christmas weekend, the 25th. Next Sunday is the 25th. I might play just because I'm not really a person that goes out and hangs out with like family since I don't have any here, and my friends are probably busy. So I might do one on Christmas Day. I don't know how well attended it'll be, but I might do one. We will see. If I don't, I don't know when the next one will be. I might do another one in the middle of the week for all I know if I get bored. I also do them occasionally on Twitch, but I missed this weekend's Twitch one that I usually do on Saturday morning, so I might do one on Twitch this week just to change it up. But I don't know. But until then, Christmas Day is next week. Yeah, next Sunday. Yeah. But until then, thanks everyone for coming by. I will see you in the future, and hopefully next time there'll be more people here. All right, have a good one. Thanks everyone for dropping by. Bye.